pop towards the A site. Coming in swiftly. Smoke on main. Woxic at CT vent is going to be in a hard crossover between him and Wakadia. Okay, tapping heads is the name of the game, and it's going pretty good here for Hooksy, who we might have done a little dirty before. Jota in a 1v3, trying to make it happen on the flank side. Isolated fight with one of the goats, but won't get past Stare. And there you have it, Astralis off to the races with a T-pistol. But yes, again, the recurring theme last week was Astralis kept on picking Nuke 2 times, got plastered, but then the 3rd time they picked it, you know, they say 3rd time is the charm. Ooh, okay. It ended up going right. This time, though, as you can see, Xantares, he is here, and he is looking to go for the fast old flank to stop this pressure on the A site, which has been held off for now. Device ready for the flank. Badger, the 2-piece feed from the top of hut, and Wakadia. I don't know if they're aware of his position here on default, but we do see the back away. Are they going to be able to full time it? Oh, Badger finally getting the info. And off the back of that, Wakadia still yet to make his move. Okay, here on the door side, may have been seen. Magis heads up play, and they know that Maggia is here, but it's today that Magis turns up, hitting some crackers. And there you have it.
2-0 so far on the T side start into this best of 3 for Astralis. Woxic got that scout outside, close in the smoke. Ooh, did Stare not see? He did not. Backstab. Oh, that's a nice free pick and an AK upgrade as well.
Good start to the round. Again, a spanner in the works potentially. This rifle dangerous in the hands of many of these individuals on the Aurora side, and you can see that's going to be tossed across to Xantares, who's got that Kevlar and is happily just clearing over through the door side. But it's outside they need to worry about, and Xantares focuses back here just in time, spotting the individuals that he needs to, almost getting every single one of them. Device, reactive. Can't flick to Maggia in time, and it's Yabby to try and save the day, taking huge damage from the door member. And with 40 on the clock, has no bomb on his back. And the opportunity is going to go fleeting. Makes his way to T-Roof, which has been seen. No. Except for Stare, who's probably saving for the AWP. And Xantares, never worried. Full of confidence. Takes the wide line, but runs out of bullets to spend. And this XM is ringing true. Hooksy, a little worried. And running for dear life. Back on the line here. 3 more shots, and somehow he has tanked every shot. That's a true Giga Chad maneuver.
Mate, that's
what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know how he's just taken the spam on the chin there. Usually you can really rep yourself with the XM10. Like 3 bursts at most, man. You know, hit them with the slugs, they're down. He didn't give a damn.
Woxic having a look. Actually, with that nade, that'll incentivize him to continue going for it, but he's never going to expect Hooksy on the slow flank, which doesn't need to activate. Device gets the job done.
Yabby as well. Man's got the MP5 SD. Silencer attached. Let's see if he'll be loud in a round. Pops out, trying to make plays. Cash for that one. Major down and out. Xantares forced to trade. Good for 2 as he rings their bell on entry. It leaves it just down to Device and Hooksy then. HE in a back pocket. Nate's to play with for Device, but he keeps it locked on the crosshair. Slick with it. Straight to the head of Jota. Down to a 2v2.
Making his way in here and just trying to time it with Device on main. Both looking to play. Oh, there's the info. There's the pick. And with Woxic's position known, let's see if Device can figure out where that second player is, but Xantares goes straight for it. Woxic swinging with him. As everything's still slowing down, Astralis just stretching out the clock. Let's see if Hooksy can potentially do this again. He showed his invulnerability towards lobby against the shotgun, but how can he fare against Woxic here with an M4? Not well. Oh, okay. Yabby brings that back. Taps it down on Maggia. Now in the 4v3, the A site is in their hands. All 3 remaining CTs over towards ramp. towards that B site, expecting it to be a lower approach, but now it's going to be a slower one on the retake. And a very expensive round if they can't do it successfully.
Yeah, don't fluff your lines on this. Some quick taps and it could all go wrong. Zantares with the first look in, shuts down Magisk, able to make another disappear, and it's easy picking so far. But Yabi, with that Tech 9, still wants to cause some trouble. Zantares tapping shots at his tippy toes, and they will tap away at the bomb as well. So 3-3, it's all tied up. He's got his scope on for a nibbling, Mac.
Primed and ready. And he'll nibble away. Ooh, Zantares. Finding 2 from the backside. Astaire is expecting a swing of a wider variety, but it is just a slow one, and Madja locks it in. Huge hole in it. And with Woxic, he's going for the rotation straight to Secret. Astaire had cleared it, but on the repeat, Woxic ready. Drops the smoke to fall away. He calls the holes clear, but yeah, Wakadia rerouting back towards the top site. And in the meanwhile, Astralis haven't really done anything to take space. So that's allowed Woxic to go to the opposing side of the map, right here on the ramp side. We'll see what the call is. Hooksy's still pushing the point at outside. And Yabi going to activate for a later ramp approach, but trying to fall away to safety. Gets caught.
As Woxic plays stationary, pre-scoped up, Device will be taking the fight towards him. And the real heat is reveals at the B site. Jota down close ramp, Woxic already in position. It's a slow walk up, contact play from Device, but his teammates suffer the price first. Turn around, oh, missed shot. Woxic gives an opportunity and Device grabs it with both hands. Retake on the cards now. Time starting to tick away. There's the play made from Hooksy. Shots back into them, 2 down. Not looking too good for the CT side. They're going to have to speed this one up. Major with a flash out, but Device still scoped in. And Zantares knows it's gone. No time, no chance. The Star of Excellence 2012 awarded to Device for his play here in 2025. They're already out through lobby as well, so big information being garnered. And here comes the play. Faster hit towards B. Device posted up looking for the ramp run out. It's free. First frag's good. Oh, getting a bit messy now though.
But the pause from Astralis. Trying to spot Aurora over plane, and all there was a little glove poking around the corner, but Device takes his hand away as Woxic wishes he had an AWP his own. The scout just ineffective at holding from such an awkward angle. And it's just a matter of moments before Zantares goes down. But Yabi, curious as to where he could be. And he might go down himself if Zantares heads this direction. Timing should allow it, although Yabi flicks back, gets the info, but that's the round now fully found.
Everyone else with their crosshairs focused on a walkout though towards ramp, and maybe there's a play to be made. Zantares close on contact, looking for the face. Good with a backline stab, but there's 2 quick trades. Hooksy and Yabi getting those off. And ships in the night, it's there to go secret, and Wakadia has no idea about this.
Everything's slowing down to a dribble. There's been a lot of contact play this game, a lot of sneaking, a lot of weird flanks coming through on nasty timings. Wakadia are going to be doing just that as Woxic takes another, but won't be able to escape to safety. In a position which isn't usually one and done, but the spacing so good for the trade here for Astralis. And down to the 2v2 we go. Device not fast enough on the flick this time. With Wakadia's position known, and I believe the vent drop heard. Yabi, oh, he's been able to reposition successfully up here towards control, but hits that trigger straight away. Didn't matter. Dodged the damage for the death. And will win the clutch in the 1v2.
Bloody hell. Delayed fist bumps there, but celebrations nevertheless. Nice play for Yabby to convert. Ooh, some clutch shooting down to the wire.
CT's ready to defend the pop on the hut side of things, and it's attention drawn over towards ramp. Still a double stack here, but they don't want to go for the rotate, and Zentara is posted, will go over the top of Device, who's peeked him with a crouch at the right time, but it's Woxic here standing side by side. The spacing good, but attention drawn away from Wakadia, who gets it done from CT Vent. Only Magisk right in between the blender, and that's going to be the 5th found by Aurora. Is it enough to salvage the map? Let's find out after the half.
We're still working on that innovative, you know, left and right isolated audio meta.
Of course, of course.
We'll keep that cooking.
Well, for the moment, the demons of Astralis are going to be trying to hold here on the A side, but it ain't working. It looks like it's Aurora that are swinging together. Stare revealing his hand, but oh, hang on a second. He's still got health to play with here. And Aurora may be worried about how this one ends. They don't want to tap it, but they will. Bomb plant successful. And Stare hoping he can try and buy some time. Not showing face for a moment. We'll have an isolated one onto Zentara's, but it's hard to hit with Wakadia swinging on the backside of sight. I think the only animals I think that could are probably like monkeys, right?
Maybe if you like train them over a lengthy period of time.
Wait. Hooksy's just got 3 of the easiest kills of his life.
Could be a thing. I know what you're like.
Do you know what we call ibises in Australia?
I don't know. Probably like, yeah, look at that big, soft, sparky fella over there. Bro, you know, like, so in medieval times, by the way, they used to hypothesize the reason why porcupines and stuff like that, they had spikes is because they would roll around in the fruit and then, like, walk home all that fruit stuck to their spikes to feed their young. That's, like, all the depictions of porcupines and hedgehogs back in the day.
Kind of gross.
They're cool. They're really cool.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Shout out Binturongs. If you've got a Binturong or if you've met one in your school, I don't know why, let us know. Maybe someone
They live in
Oz.
Schools.
No, but they're always turning up. They're like animal ambassadors, you know? They got jobs.
Right, so they're kind of like the Zentaras in the way that they're always turning up, you know?
Yeah, they're there, they're on time, they're mean mugging. You know, Binturongs probably actually don't kill as many people anywhere near, probably.
And what, as Zentaras or as
hey, he normally kills a lot, you know?
Yeah. He's a frag aficionado. Let's see if it's going to be the other Aurora members to try to save the day here. Woxic hoping he can arrive on the scene just in time. Bomb going to be planted for single, but he goes to double. That's never going to end well. And he's hoping that they're not sticking it, but there's the round. Kill afterwards, reveals his hand. And he should be safe and sound in the vent to carry across to the next. But there we go, Astralis.
We were on sausages in like inner circle, aka winner circle. Yeah.
Geography, you know, learning how regions are separated around this area.
Yeah, that's true. You were trying to figure out the globe.
It's a constantly turning thing. You know, things changing all the time.
Yeah, pretty spherical. Does tend to go around and around, and right now this game certainly does. It's Zantares, though. Finds the headshot onto the back of Stare. So only 2 of the Astralis members left to try and shine in this round, and it's not looking good for them. Yabby close towards Secret, might be tested. Bomb is coming his way. Just has to hit those deadly taps. Can't do it, Woxic. Quick gut shot. Tempered round now, Mag. This could be an 8th on the board.
Should be locked in. We'll see how the timing fares for matches here. Not very
well. It's windy. It's windy.
It's a windy day.
It's all right. The wind's gone. Whew. Molotov up. Quick burst in. And as long as they hit their shots, could be another round to contend with. They go ahead of the nades, trying to beat the timing, but Magisk on the lip of hut roof has been good for free, and he's still going. Finally put down, but it's only Woxic, vastly outnumbered, and Astralis control the hut run out. Ball's on him as well, mate, just playing around it like you say. Did not expect the spread, and it never came. Ooh, entry for him here as well. 15 frags to his name. Zantares is the first to fall. Round 20 looking very good for Astralis to put potentially map point on the board here on Nuke. Woxic coming back around, contact angle on the scope.
Not sure if Hooksy was close enough to hear the scope. But either way, he's going to be looking, and the angle favors Woxic here, which will bring it back to the 4v4. But Zantara's the heavy hitter, still down for Aurora. It's going to be the rest of the boys that need to fire on up, and Magic may just be doing it, leading by example. And with Magic's position known towards the top of hut, the T's will commit towards that lower side, but look who's here lurking in the shadows. Stare at the ready, that smoke denying vision, and the cover not quite there. Okay, smoke break, but there's no bullets left in the mag, and it's all up to Acadia to try and save this round. 1v3 angle, 17 rather, health to play with. One bullet. And his journey to the grave will be secured. Windows unbroken. And he's got a vantage point, and the CTs are none the wiser, not yet. Anyway, there's that first pick, but the time is ticking, and Device needs to try to get on the line. Wakadia knows that they're off it. He can just time this one down, but he doesn't, and gives them a chance to maybe get the defuse off in time. They will. Oh, he crumbled under the pressure. I guess he thought Device was just running at him, and he felt the necessity to get rid of the man closest to the package, but Device with the broken smoke is going to take Zantara's out again. He did so much work earlier on, but this half, he's just been neutralized completely. Device as well with the reroute towards the back of the garage. Should be able to cut away the pressure from anyone going for main control or even peeking this direction, but Magic towards the CT vent won't be able to pivot in time, but he might not be necessary. Not if Device keeps on hitting crackers like that, and oh, there might be more as well, but Woxic sends it straight back. The scout doing God's work, missed opportunity for Magic to finish off another. And the round gets even harder from this point. Woxic and Wakadia, the 2W enjoyers, looking for a W in the round.
Oh, wait, what? Stair slays Hooksy. Yabi takes the fight back, and suddenly it's a 1v3. 30 seconds on the clock. Wakadia, oh, the reload and the drop through the ladder. What is happening? He gets baited into the crosshair of Magisk. That was a really weird round, but either way, it's Astralis that close it, Mac.
I'm the one getting impatient. I feel like someone needs to peek, guys. Come on. There it is.
God, it did go on for a while, didn't it? Kind of suspended disbelief. When we had the chance to cut to an external camera angle, it's like, okay, maybe someone take a fight here, guys.
The suspense was literally killing me. Inside
Bleeding
and out.
Yeah, someone needs a med kit over here. Top Mac up.
Or don't. You know, half the people here apparently hate me. And half love me. But let's focus on the positive, shall we? Cross not going to be held there by Hooksy, who gets taken out of con. And with the con control, there's space to plant. But Yabi coming back. Oh, with a vengeance. Shot at the other man, but it was the uncroucher Jota who gets done so dirty. And Astralis win the pistol kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah, okay, it's over, I guess, you know? Device falling further back, called for the rotate in. Yabi's here to assist, tucks in by Hell. Oh, Device. If Woxic doesn't instantly hit it, it could have been problematic. But coulda, shoulda, because you haven't today. Astralis and Aurora are looking to lock this one down. Good play from Jota with a flick back onto Magisk. Hooksy and Stare. All that remains, this second round has been hit with some torrential plays. And they need to see if they can weather the storm. 2 versus 3, Mac, just under a minute on the clock.
Oh, and Stare tries to flash his way forward, but won't be able to get out of pop. Hooksy in an odd position, just trying to figure out how he wants to play it. There is no kit on him, but there could be one on site. But it might just be the fight that he's after. But there you go, force buy in, change in pace. Zantara's and Woxic, 2 of the longest standing core pieces of the team. Just completely cracking open that A site defense over towards Ivy side. There was a kid. Thanks for finding that one. A bit too far away to grab.
Now you've just got the 5-7s. Could be stuck in the mud for a little while here into the second map. Flashbangs are good, but Stairs still slick with it. Upside the head, Wakadia goes down, and Zantares has to turn it around. Ooh, Uxie with one. Not quite the hat trick he had back on Nuke, but these pistols are still taking the piss. What's happening here, Mac? Yabi in the back line. Oh no, he can't find it.
Chaos. Pure chaos. And Magisk in the perfect spot to not show any booty. Magic taking the safer approach and going all the way to B, but that leaves Woxic solo, who's got just enough to survive one torso shot and won't be seen. Good coverage. Good read.
We get this buyout for either side. Device posted up. Playing contact with the support of Magisk. I mean, Woxic's right here. Might try to go for the face over. It's awkward on the timing. Magisk turns the flash, peeks up, shuts down that Orps. That's a free kill with no real room for the trade.
Let me look at that. Con smoke, con molly, and a molly at the back as well, just to create a lot of space for the T's to try and clear, but they haven't cleared the first lane, so Jabby in behind enemy lines, but the edge of Thomas in the way. As the B side is filtered out, it's a beautiful hit and a wonderful execution from Aurora. They knew exactly where that AWP was playing from. Didn't even have to worry about Yabby initially. Entry found here towards the halls. Hey, hold that thought. Story for another round. Or the fans might crucify us, Jackie. Smoke gets broken and Zentaro is going to be able to take that for free. Surely, however, Magisk takes one to the grave with him. Bomb on the ground. And the A site found, but they still are looking for where Device is hiding. And over towards Olaf is a safe space. Especially with the guys with that smoke there, but he'll be found eventually. Yabby ready, but unable to deal with the aggression through Con. And this should be a perfect time to maybe tell the story that I was going to tell. Or maybe we should tell the story of the Stair 1v4. What do you reckon? I do like point-and-click adventures. That's why RuneScape is one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah,
let's go.
Who's going to have the blue party hats here, Mac? That's the question. Have they got their level 99 wood cutting? As they go into the pub site, they need that fire axe. They've got to farm these mobs outside of the major cities, and it's looking good.
Bomb has been planted.
Level 99 farming. 2 spirit trees. Actually, unlimited spirit trees activated. But Magisk unable to teleport away to safety. Joda going forward and hoping that he can catch a timing, but there's suns out and guns out for both the two CTs who are looking to save, respecting the smoke, respecting the time remaining. I didn't realise, but yeah, hit 200 pugs last month. That was a mistake, but you know, you learn from them, apparently. Didn't learn too much in those 200 pugs, let's be real.
Always adapting, mate. Always evolving. Here, though, it's Stair that's able to stand strong. Okay. Good damage back. Astralis actually getting some stock on the round, and Woxic eating the HE. Pac-Man plays as he nibbles down on that one. Oh, timing, though. Hello. You could get a walkout on mid. Right back here through Z. Potential stab onto Yabby. Open it up a little bit. They could still cook on a round, Mac. This could be to play for.
Brings it back to the 3v3. Gives that B side a bit of sauce on it. But has he bought enough? It looks like the T's will barely make their way down the ramp in time. Stairs spotted it. Falls away and wants to play the numbers game on the retake. Still on for the ace. Having a red hot round himself here. Ooh, flash timing was good. As Woxic, unfortunately, just barely misses the wickets. And now it's all down to Madja to try and clutch it up. Stair looking for the final man here. But it's the push forward. And the bomb is certainly not planted for Madja, who goes up, sees one, and is trying to figure out the positions of the final couple. Flash forward, hoping it's more than enough, as Stair will be robbed. Absolutely robbed of the ace. Big round out of Astralis to get a second, but is it too little too late? 6 on the T side is so many already, Jackie.
Yeah, it's rapid, dude. They've been building up a huge buffer of rounds, playing some great CS. It actually even almost looked like they were going to give Madja a look in towards that one as well to be able to make the plays at the end there. Like the heads-up call with a flashbang, take those duels, but they play off one another. Still, scary stuff. How wrong it goes just off the back of being able to get some control in through Z, and it leaves them in this position. So respect on his name. 6-2 being the scoreline. We're back at it. Woxic taking so much nade damage. He can't get out. Even more dumped on top of him. He got the pick though, Mac.
Going back for more. Seconds. There's still so much util here. A bunch of mollies, bunch of flashes, which can force the lines to differ. But Device locked in right at the right moment and spots yet another. It's Yabby to cover. And 4 surviving at the end of it. Big round out of Device.
How's that hit going to come out on Ivy? Because they want it. They're playing contact for it. They're going to pop flash over, try bait out the crosshair. Oh, felt like he was given so much time for the play. Both of them get away with murder. Bullet to the brain. Both of the Orbs cold on the ground. Another pick for free as well as the brains of the operation get splattered. Hooksy down. But Astralis quickly losing any kind of grip they had on the round here in the 10th. But look where they are. Coming through a close choke point up against there. If he can body them here, you might actually be able to throw a wrench in the round. It's good for one, Mac. There's the follow-up. Suddenly it's becoming problematic, but it's all on Yabby to survive through it. 10 seconds. They need to find the bomb plant. Woxic with it on his back. HE in close. Baits the face. Hits the shot. They've got no time.
Counter-terrorists win.
Oh,
Play themselves.
God.
I was going to say at the mid-round, it's a perfect strategy. Just wait long enough that Astralis fall asleep at the wheel and forget how to shoot back. You've also got this lower approach. The pressure coming in. With Yabby as well, it's going to be an all-in brawl here right towards the U-Haul of Pop. And the T's are going to be able to win it, but they know that Yabby's usually here somewhere lurking, waiting. And just holding upper. There's eyes on that position. And he's just buying time for the rotation in.
I mean, it's so much chip damage done. They're weak, green around the gills, but the retake itself just doesn't have any stock left in it. You're so low on players, and the run back through backtracks is completely cut off by Madja. So no save, no round, no chance early on, it seems.
And again, priority on Pop for both sides. Oh, Hooksy going through it. Maybe mentally, maybe physically, we'll see. Yep. Head taken off his shoulders, but the crunch in Magisk warrants himself a potential upgrade if he can get his mitts on an AK or that rifle. Then this round could be thrown into the chaos sphere again.
Wait a minute. Do they know? Device getting so much room. Oh, he sees the back of the elbow. Trigger discipline, tried to line it up on the back of the leg. Quick switch with the util. Woxic peeks and trades it back instead. 3 versus 3. But bear in mind, the guns are nowhere near as strong. The arsenal is weaker for Astralis. And so are the numbers with Zantares hitting the head back on stair. Magisk should be next in line, but he still stands. 2 HP in a dream. Oh, mate. An opportunity now. They got to grab the bomb. Punch that one in. Woxic with a swing and a miss. Yabby steals it. It's all going wrong at every turn. And for Yota, it's an uncomfortable 1v2 now.
One that he won't be allowed to even get an inch in. Walking into the crosshairs is not the way to go, but 7-5.
There's been energy from Aurora, and they've been matching the firepower, keeping it close throughout the flow of this one. It is a 7-5 half, and the buy's looking interesting with 2 sets of Julies being in the hands of Aurora. Big dink. Oh, Zantares swinging on him at main, Mac. He wants to open this one up with some damage.
Big dink gameplay, but unfortunately not going to be enough. Cannot show him the Turkish sausage. As Madja now has to be the one to do it, trying to cut him off at the pass, but it depends on where his eyes are going to be facing. Oh, and it's onto the right position for the moment. But the timing from the push, able to cut him down, because the CTs, they are bringing the fight to him. Woxic going to be caught in transition, and now a chance for the T's to maybe wrap back towards B, but it's all going to boil down to the timing, and the bomb already here will get planted, but will it get held? That's what I'm wondering. You look at the map, there are CTs all over the place, T's not knowing where they're going. You got Device on 5 health going in behind enemy lines. It's anyone's round.
Now it might be Astralis' round guaranteed, unless this man can do something about it. He was everywhere. He was looking upside the walls, underground, everywhere. He physically could, but Hooksy will find him.
Yep.
But you mean Mac, you mean yourself.
See, watch this. I'm going to go into pop. I'm going to get a backside view of Hooksy's glutes. He's going to get Chad, and he's... Oh, no, a bit too late for that one.
There you go.
Couldn't get there in time. Jackie, why didn't you show it? That was crazy.
You see what I mean? Yeah, but this is, so obviously we're doing this. We also decide when and when not to start the games and take pauses. That's also us. We also do audio. So yeah, there's a lot going on here at the B stream, you know?
I also do a bit of the, you know, tournament management. Yesterday, when I saw that Daddy was using the light mouse, I thought he needed to, you know, work on his biceps. So that's why I tried to give him a 2-kilo mouse, which he did use for a couple of rounds, but unfortunately didn't have the endurance to make it happen. However, this is a big clutch. Yabby bringing this 1v3 right on back, but does he expect a little sneaky CT walking right beside him? He doesn't. And we write the script too. That's another thing we do. So we were never going to let Yabby get away with that round. How long's the script though? That's the big question. And does it involve more Counter-Strike or less Counter-Strike today? Because Overpass is a few rounds away. I can't remember putting that one in there. Maybe Stair didn't read the script. Jackie, can someone please remove Jackie from the broadcast? He has just leaked intimate details.
Oh God,
just
I'm
make
sorry.
Sure that, everything. You get back on track.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave.
Well, solo casting for the rest of the day. Unfortunately, had to employ the security guards to get rid of Jackie. It is now just the Mackie Swedish Safari, which doesn't really have the same ring to it.
Devilishly good looks, and that's outside the server. So we'll see what you can do inside the game. Looking for a pick right now with the AWP. Hooksy!
Hooksy with that one. Okay.
Yeah, you like that?
I love that. Good catch from the observers as well. That's you, Jackie. Good job, mate. Good.
Thank you, mate. It was a good catch from me. I'm glad I cut there. I just had a sort of feeling that he was going to get that kill, you know? Christ, though. Hell of a pick. You know what? Just to honor him, let's have 15 seconds of Hooksy cam.
We don't have many ones in the chat. We're getting full-on 2 spams, which I'm assuming mean they either have 2 brains or no brains. Can you decipher that one for me? You are the brains of the operation here, Jackie.
Well, so the thing is, if there's no wrinkles on those brains, then maybe it's a bad sign. But Hooksy's brain is not smooth. Oh, it's perfectly wrinkled. Look at those grey gears. Look at the way he's playing with the timing. That's a good brain.
Beyond his years. Killer graffiti. Exposed.
Yeah,
Madja. Look, 1v5 angle. Does he have it, chat? Can he do it? That's a good start.
Yeah, nothing more for Hooksy, though. Thought maybe he was going to make the pudge play, you know? Hook him in. Well, he's dead, man. He's dead if he does. Look, there's a scope right there. You see that scope?
Yeah, I saw that scope.
Yeah.
A good angle. You got a good angle on that scope, Jackie.
That's what I'm saying.
He's dead anyway.
Yeah, bomb blast. Device, though. He's looking to make the plays. Oh, no! Ooh, Bumba Clattery detected on Ivy, and it's not looking good for the Astralis, boys, as the Danes lose Magisk. And Woxic wants even more. Device still repositioning back round towards main, AWP in his palms. Ooh. If you come running down this, it could get awkward at B. First fall, that's going to be Device going down. Okay, here we go then, Mac. Can they find a feet?
Yeah. Cardia using Foot Finder perfectly, at least for the first pick, but maybe not the second. Madge are going to be there to try and stop the bomb from making its way to site, but Yabby on the coverage has allowed Jota to slip the wicket, who gets his head taken right on off. And it's going to be Yabby to try to activate now, and it's all up to Hooksy, who did a great job in the previous, but they won't find the round.
This is Sparta!
No, this is train. It's the DE train. And Hooksy's pulling into the station.
Sorry. Wrong location.
Exactly, mate. Get it right. Geographically challenged.
I think we all figured that out earlier today. Hey,
I mean, you're not wrong.
not my strong suit. Easy mix-up. A classic, even. As Astralis have managed to find a round where it could be 5 alive again. Woxic finding some action earlier on, but it looks like Astralis just going to try and collapse upon him. I believe he was seen jumping up towards New Box. And so that means it is Hunt territory. Let's see if they can catch this Chin Chomper. Or if Woxic walks without clearing his corners. Easy pickings as Device just lays the trap. Gives up a main control. Ooh, almost catching the timing there, Zentaras. Expecting this one, but Jota shoots back this time. Has himself a little cheeky lineup, but he hasn't timed this at all. Has no idea that Yabby is just there around the corner. Tries to react, but it's a bit too late. And we're down back to the 4v4. Device knocking on Death's door, but still able to have that impact with the AWP in hand. But he won't be going first. But will he be living last? Beautiful timing on the flash to force Woxic off. But towards the back of sight, just bunk it on up. And the flank will activate. There goes Device, and there goes what could be the round as Woxic turns on up. Stare 1v4. And he's looking down the scope of death. Madja bringing the AUG to the party. With Magic at half, he'll just be standing at the back and trying to send the troops out towards this B site, but the good timing on the incendiary will delay things to allow time for these rotations. But Kadia just tanking the smoke out, gets in behind enemy lines and spins around for the double, setting them up for success and to close this one out to take us all the way to the bitter end. Yabby trying to spray at range, but it's down to the 2v2. Tapping away. And now it's all up to Stare, who's had a few phenomenal rounds, but oh, can he make it happen again? He spotted the jump up on the contrain, but not a lot of health here to play with as Woxic just stands like a turret tall, connecting the final blow. That'll be that, 13-9. We need Overpass to separate the winners.
Max a liar. It's not real. There's no sausages, but I tell you what there is. There's a quick pistol coming your way, and it's Magisk looking to hold it off. They've got in, but can they get out? Apparently, yes.
Set up for the late round. And Woxic going to have a look here to try and activate towards the B site, wanting to take the fight while isolated. But Hooksy still has Yabby to play with, and ooh, with a shadow, but caught in transition. Device, I think he might have been looking at his map there. Things get a little awkward now. As the picks are found and the A site is open for the taking.
Well, there's something in the water. And it seems like it's a Danish man with 2 guns right now, swimming up to strike. He'll get the first. Yabby for the assist as well, dives on the back of the bomb and starts to cause a bit of panic for Aurora. Magisk handles 2, and Yabby with the flick back onto Madja will find that defused.
Let's call it like your first tier of UKIC.
Okay.
You know, like the entry level. Probably like an ESCA open level, or maybe even worse at that point, because we're talking 2017. I think that definitely had its moments, and I wouldn't be here without it. So what's better? Well, probably talking about sausages all day on the ESL Pro League B stream, but wouldn't be here without the acknowledgement of the stepping stones. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
rest in peace, Cyber Gamer. Don't have it anymore.
No, it's gone. All the classics are. I remember in the same way, like doing all the ESL prems, like the UK prems, you know, EPS, all dead now, all gone now. But hey, it was good times. Oh, he might not be dead. Have we checked his pulse? Christ, can we? Oh my God, we need an ambulance right now, Mac. Mac, he's seizing. We need to get someone in here right now. We're losing him.
They look pretty stiff to me. Unfortunate. I don't have an emergency siren sound effect loaded. I don't have any sound effects loaded other than saying, what the? And that's kind of the end of it. But this round, Could be anyone's. Jota going to clear the A site completely from the B site. And the CT's none the wiser, but Device still in a perfect position to catch Jota. Look in the wrong direction, although head on the swivel, swings back just at the right moment. And this could be the first round on the T side, as Jota keeps on hunting, knowing that the B site members have to rotate in. And Hooksy will be dropping the AWP, but Stare going to give it a red-hot crack again. Smoke there to play with. No kit. And I'm not seeing any HEs on the Ts, but they've heard those footsteps and they won't be giving him anything.
Has been planted.
They might go away. They don't want us back.
Yeah, there's probably a mixture.
That's true, that's true. But this is a big chaotic situation that we are going to see. The T's finding themselves in. Stare committing to the Deagle spam on jumping terrorists who are now focused on the flank. But Device in the meanwhile just taken off the front side.
Before someone says, yeah, we're not actually paying you for that third map. You didn't say a word.
You guys didn't do anything. Yeah, but that's what chat wanted.
It was part of the content, you know, like the chat were in on it. They loved it. They thought it was great banter.
You gave the people what they wanted.
Yeah, it's all for the love of the show.
We could just cast from... we could just in the future cast from chat for a whole map.
For one round only, it's Babam! Put it up for Babam, everyone! Crazy, sick action, cuckoo kill. Okay, Waxic boosting now. Grenade potato, frightened now. Magisk looking for kills. Antares, cuckoo, crazy. Okay. There you go. 2 entries. Babam, it's a sick round. Thank you for that guest appearance. But Mac, this actually is a great opener.
Boost across the top of the divider, just trying to catch Device on an offline. But he's got a lot of space to try and hold himself and picks him off for the first. But does he expect more coming? He can hear the pitter-patter of the footsteps making their way up, and he's just going to be able to dance around the dice here. Rolling it, but constantly just getting berated. As Wacadia does it from across the top. And now it's up to Hooksy, who on paper has had a pretty solid series so far, but a 1v3 with 2 dusty T's. If he can get this one on the Major, and maybe you'd think about it being possible.
You got Device with support on short. They're going to be trying to take some space on this and could be tested. Xantares with a rifle. Usually you back him for this. He's good for these kind of entries. It's a little bit labored though. Slow reaction, caught in the middle. And Yabi handles it. Hooksy on the boost. Ooh, slips off just as they come walking back round. Yota, close short now. Bombs left back towards T-spawn as well. Needs a clean pick. They might give him one. Did Magisk spot?
Just barely missed spotting that boost up top. Things get a little bit awkward. for the Turkish. And Stare overflowing with confidence over towards Long. I thought he was going to keep on making his way on the fast flank on these bathroom members, but just Long control is such a crucial position to try and help out the A site. Device going to fall back, give some space just to buy time for the rotations back on in, but it's damage from the backside as Yabby gives him a big old slap from behind. 6 now found on the CT side for Astralis.
Or that towels are never really wet and the human body can't understand the sensation of wet, so it just makes you think you know what it is because it's cold. But anyway, this is all far too introspective. We'll stick with what's happening on the 11th as there's some bullets being put through where the forts get processed for Xantares. He gets one right between the eyes. And that leaves Aurora in a bit of a riskier spot now. 4 versus 5 here. Device, of course, has taken a dink, leaving him on 32. Just shy of about 40 seconds on the clock. They've got nades to go for the B execution. It's a good entry. Oh, double up as well, Mac. They're cooking.
Will it be with gas? Or will it be that slow burn, that stew coming through from Aurora? Hook's able to shift his way over towards Graffiti, but maybe not in time, and Device is going to be baited out. Lovely little jiggle from Joda to get it done, and oh, you can see they're feeling it.
You think so, huh? I mean, it's an offer angle here for Xantares with a bit of backup as well. All the potential picks that could have happened have been very awkward. So we'll see if Device gets his man. Shadow there to play with, close range peek. Xantares in adjustment, even poised for the second. But Magisk will withstand the attack. And they'll be able to try and hold back this oncoming sight hold. Magisk with a second there. Lasers on at the head of Woxic and leaves a 3-pronged threat left for Aurora. Nades over the top side. It's good damage to soften them up, but they get close in the smokes. Wakadia can't do it, though. Jota forced to take it into his own hands with 2. We're down to a 2v2 then, and he's making major plays. It's only Stare that remains. Bomb being planted in the smoke. Looks for the lineup on it. Can't find it. Jota denies. 7-5. Aurora get loud and give us some energy at the end of that half.
But let's see. What we get as there is still yet to be a kill in the round. Back to regular scheduling as Yabby, okay, going to be able to make it a 1-for-1. Joda realizing there's no one over towards this B site. Boys don't rotate. Lock on to A as the Julies will be at play yet again in the hands of Xantares. Can only find that single wrapping on the back of site. Stare can't make it happen. And it's going to be 6 found and a solid start to the CT side as Wakadia's gone for the 2-hand
What was that?
high 10. Although I think he was just going for, what's that, a HE that he picked up. And then we got a 5v2 for Astralis towards B. Wakadia going to be tucked on the short side and fully flashed off. Beautiful utility from Astralis as Joda tried to control the pit.
Yeah, tucks into that close angle, trying to look up, but flames and distractions either side. They're running interference and do get close into the bomb site. Hooksy puts the play there off the back of his own shoulders and does convert into a 2v2. Back turned for Device, but Hooksy keeps it going. Oh, hang on a minute. Can the Giga Chad do it again? He's looking for the run out in the 1v1. Both of them in a similar position with HP, but Woxic able to lock it down when it comes to the duel.
This Device has the AWP online, which has been a key piece of Astralis' success so far this series. Oh, there you go. From downtown. Shooting right where the bullets were coming from. And Device gets it done from the back of Con. But is that going to be enough to capitalize? And how do they play this man advantage? Well, not wisely enough. Stare going to be caught off there with the pressure from behind in connector. And just like that, 1-3 split here. Looking to make their way in towards B. Yabby here in the boost up. And that'll keep the numbers strong for the moment. They know that Madja should be over towards ABC with Woxic as well here at Maze. Just looking to cut off the cross, but it's unnecessary. Bomb ain't making its way from that side. It's from Monster they need to worry about. And now with another pick onto Madja, this round might be donezo.
Oh, Yabby. Yabby going to give him the yab.
Oh, he's going to give it a crack.
Ooh. There's a bit of a weak punch.
More of a flabby than a stabby.
If his name was Barbara, he could be Babby.
That's true. And there it is. That shot to crack open the round.
You get taken by that frog that tries to drown everyone in the water. His name's the Undertoad, I think. Anyway, Yabby trying to make maneuvers on this one. Major's good for the first. It's an easy shot straight back. So an overall follow-up punch either. Rest of the team kind of deviated and broken up on this one, trying to refocus and posture towards front toilets. Woxic wants to look in. Contact orb. Could be good timing. Oh, they give him the first. Touches the flames, but that's just to heat himself back up for his second look. Oh, near miss. Woxic getting panicky as Stare slices back. And they've got to defend this bomb site now.
Zantara's overlooked again, playing in front of Optimus. But will he be Prime? Oh, it's looking like Prime. Zantara's here, cleaning on up, locking down the A site. The passion necessary. Deep lurk smoke to deny vision over towards Monster, and you can see Wakadia is fully invested into trying to lock onto that. But it's all about picking his fight, and now he makes his move on a perfect timing. Spotting Magic's making his way down the short pipe, and there's a lineup for multiple members. Device goes back, but won't be able to trade, and the numbers thinning. Left, right, good bloody night. Woxic dealing a blow that won't quite finish the job, as Device is still here looking to get some extra damage done. Or even just keep the AWP across to the next. That time against him. And Aurora, they've got a little bit of cash in the back pocket, so it is hunt territory. And Zantara, he is sniffing him down.
Dude, it's always hard whenever you see a player in a position like this where it's like an AWP 1v5 save and it starts by the washing machine outside B. You're like, Guardian, hello? It just pops back into your mind every time. But not here. Shouldn't be one of those rounds. This should be, at best, Device saves the AWP round. Oh, tried to flick. Reactions there, but just not quite on target.
Our battles have forged us into more than a team. We are a brotherhood, united by every victory and every hardship we faced. I am Aurora, and we fight, not just for today's match, but for the legacy we are building together. Let every round remind us of who we are, because in every moment we give our all, we live on.
Christ, there you go. It was less Transformers. It was more kind of like an orc. It was like an orc war chief, Mac. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, I'll workshop it. But look, yeah. Faber sounded bloody... Oof, I'd go to war for him.
Yeah, no, really good moments. It's awesome to get that listen in there. Obviously, hearing the Aurora coach, impressive stuff. He fit that whole kind of, really rousing speech there into a short space of time. So let's see if they can feed off the hype. It's not looking good. Woxic, the voice of Fabre echoing throughout his ears, but it's up to Jota to turn the tides. Only good for one, and the numbers are getting thinner and thinner until Magic makes moves. One play made, but it's not enough, Mac. If they want to complete their mission, it's got to come down from this man, and it's got to be wicked sick.
Bomb has been planted.
Let's see if he can hit enough kills to make it work for him. Oh, and he's gifted that one from behind, but now the element of surprise has eluded him. And Device happy just to play Divider. Looking to play it with kills. Staying on the line. Thinking maybe there's a smoke still in play, but there's an incend there. A flash and an opportunity. It's gone to the right spot, but Device dodges the blindness and dodges the L as well. Double sight set up with one close towards the monster smoke, and Wakadia hoping that someone is going to be in there. You almost would have been better staying in the smoke. That flash would have been dodged, but Woxic going to be the one to find it. Denying the aggression from Yabby, and in the meanwhile, it is going to be a long rotation. 30 on the clock and a big sprint to be found by Hooksy, who's got that package on his back, as Zantara's blocks on the front side of sight. And is happy just to fight around this smoke, but does he overextend here, or does he fight for it all? Magic down to 11. but the AK one-tap potential's that much better, and so's the AWP. Uh-oh, it's looking a little chaotic here as the T's keep on fighting. Device looking to save the day, but he won't be able to. 13-9, 2-1. Aurora pull the reverse sweep.
Oh, fighting hard in the fumble towards the very end there, but they just couldn't quite do it.